Known by her stage name, Skye Wanda, has been exposed to music from a young age. Listeners of her music are treated to a fusion of jazz, gospel, R&B, neo-soul and hip-hop that create her own distinct style and sound. She's recently embarked on a Sunday of jazz, neo-soul and Amahubo tour alongside the legendary Mbuso Khoza and the band. Nonhle is here in studio to take us through her musical journey. Welcome to Morning Love. It's so great to have you.
Thanks for having me. It's such a pleasure.
Nonhle, you come from a musical family. Your mom is a gospel singer.
Yes.
It's something that really is just part of your genes. Is that something that propelled you to take on music as a career?
Yes, I think so. My grandmother actually was a songwriter, and she taught me how to write songs. And like even my mother's sisters were on Joyous. They worked with Rebecca and them. So I think that's what propelled me to be in this industry that I'm in now.
You really fuse different genres of music into, your own style, and you've sort of morphed your own unique sound. Tell us about that.
Because I grew up exposed to a lot of music, so endlini they would be listening to gospel, but kamakhelwane there'd be Luther, and down the road there'd be reggae. And because Indlebe Yami is just inclined to a lot of genres, I think that's what helped develop that. It's a mixture of neo-soul, hip-hop, R&B, jazz. And when I was 10 years old, I fell in love with hip-hop. Because everybody could sing, I was like, let me do something different. And it worked for me. So for me, that's what... I don't know how to explain it.
And let's talk about some of the themes or topics that you explore in your music.
Because I'm such an emotional person, I'm always talking about love. I'm always talking about social upliftment, and basically just taking care of one's inner self in whatever that you are doing in life. So yeah, it's just mostly love.
You've worked with some pretty experienced big names in this industry.
Yes.
You've shared the stage with some of them. How has that helped you to sort of hone in on your own talent, and what has that taught you about the music industry in general?
I think I've been privileged because I somehow find myself with the most decorated artists, whether in studio or on stage. I mean, when I was at the Essence Festival in New Orleans, we opened for Kelly Price. And then at the end of my performance, she came and she tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around, she's like, nice performance. And I'm like, whoa, that's Kelly Price. So that was very exciting for me, and it's helped me grow. It's helped me grow a lot.
And I can imagine, I mean, Kelly Price, we all listened to her while growing up. It must have been so affirming for you.
As we lay and everything else that she's done, I mean, she's a huge name. So for her to be complimenting me, that was like a stamp of approval.
A lot of artists are going, independent. They're taking the independent route, doing their own marketing, releasing music under their own record labels. Mm-hmm. You're signed under Block Management.
Yes.
How has that been like for you? Are you finding that it's helping you as an artist, or do you think as an artist being independent is definitely the route to go?
I guess it depends on the type of person that you are. For me, I don't know if I could handle being totally independent. So what we did with Block is we joined forces. It's Block and my company, which is Skyrise Entertainment, which means that I have creative control, and then they handle the admin. So for me, it's a beautiful partnership.
A collaboration that works.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It works indeed.
What can we expect from you? What's next? Where can we see you performing? We're going into the festive season. There's so many music shows and festivals happening. Where can people who want to get more and more of you see you?
Okay, so for people to know more, they can follow me on all social media platforms. It's Nonhle Mhlongo .official. I've got a show that I'm doing in Chesterville on the 24th of November, which is my home township where I was born. And the people there know that I sing, but they've never really seen what I do. So I just want to put a showcase there for them. Otherwise, people can just follow me on social media. I've got a couple of songs that are out right now. There's one with Benny Maverick, which is called Crime of Passion. There's one with DJ Segza called Uzonglobola. And then there's my one, which is called Nkatele, which is available on iTunes.
And a full album, when can we expect that?
Next year. I'm really hoping I'm able to release it on my birthday, which is January 12th. But I think maybe next week we're dropping an EP of like 5 tracks, I think. I'm not really sure. We haven't really concluded. I know that the EP is coming out next week, so that's what's happening right now. But the album definitely next year.
All right, Nonhle, all the best, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
We'll certainly catch her perform. That is Durban-born singer Nonhle Mhlongo, better known as Skye Wanda, and she's been speaking to us just about her musical journey and her upcoming projects. Look out for that EP and hopefully that album come the 12th of January. Time for a quick break. Do stay with us here on the show.
You're the beat of my rhythm. You're causing my hips to move. We go left and to the right.